4.2.1 coming live today for Star Citizen, and this video summarizes all the changes from separate videos into one, with the Vikelo ship upgrades, the components and the prices, as well as the resource drive missions that are coming in with all the rewards and things you need to know. We're looking at that, as well as all the ship balances. Very quickly summarize the most important things here in this video. The new referral armor GCD that I've shown you briefly in one of the videos, as well as the new Chairman's Club armor that you're going to be able to get if you did. You've seen it here in 2.1 now. If you spend 1,000 on the RSI page, then this should be appearing in your hangar soon with the new live update. Also, please avoid making a mistake of getting the the Retaliator Torp tubes up in your station elevator, because you're not going to get them back down and it's wasted. Then we're looking at the size 10 security station versus the Idris. I've made, like I said, separate videos about this. You may have already seen some of this, maybe you've missed others. This video is short and sweet in 10 minutes and summarizes everything. For instance, how a full Idris with full HP is literally destroyed in 10 to 15 seconds by the stations now, so don't mess with those, right? So next part was the ladders V2 version 2. They have been scrapped again, so it's actually not coming into 4.2.1, but I thought I'd show this to you at least, that they are working on this. It's probably coming back in some improved form later. We have the Quantanium water bottle here, this super strange bottle from the store page. In the end, it's just water though, but it is a fancy little gimmick. By the way, if you like these news updates in this short and sweet summarized fashion, then please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned, I like to do them all the time. Next on the list is the new Meteor medium fighter full ship review coming with this update too. Then we have the most important ship balances with the F7A, the F8C. You see the changes displayed on the bottom left if you want to stop it. We compared the F7 with the F8 in terms of maneuverability, because F7 got nerfed, F8 got buffed, so they come closer together, but there of course are still differences, heavy fighter versus medium fighter, but some things are now relatively similar, as like the yaw in this case, whereas the pitch still has some more differences. Big changes also to Corsair and Taurus. You see on the bottom here all the changes of variable or available replacements for them. The Drake Corsair as well as the Constellation series have been seriously crippled in terms of their mobility. That is a very unpopular change that happened, but at the same time, it's about getting, you know, these massive daily drivers a little less perfect, I guess. The Cutlass series got a nerf. The buff for the Glaive Scythe, also in terms of firepower with the ammo load multiplier and so on. By the way, this happens to pretty much all the ships getting more ammo load. Then the Guardians being more mobile again, which is very surprising. Nice update for the 400i. Just stop the video and look at it if you like, or watch the separate videos. Like I said, the Constellation got heavily nerfed in terms of mobility. Some buffs for Saber, and nerfs for the Corsair and thing. The Herald got super fast. The Vulture and Fortune both get 37% in efficiency boost to how they gather resources into their hold, so that is a nice thing to see. The Reclaimer overall has gotten, with all the updates together, a little improvement on how it gathers resources, and they also got PDCs, as you can see right here. So the PDCs are working pretty fine. Destroying PDCs, and by the way, go into the sniper mode, you see the white outline about items. Quick summary for you here. As soon as that outline goes away here, boop, that item is destroyed. So, and that also works not just for the entire turret, but also for the individual weapons. You see, as soon as the white outline disappears, weapon is broken, cannot be used anymore. And when you destroy PDCs, don't fire at the turret. Fire at the little gun that points out at the end. So, Idris, minus 97% turret health. So, what used to be an almost unbreakable turrets are now super fast destroyed here by the Ares Inferno. For example, you see 4 seconds of firing, boom, and the most powerful nose turret up there is destroyed. The size 5 turrets around the ship on the Idris even have less. They don't have 15,000, they only have 10,000 HP. and the size 4s around that have only, I believe, 7,000 now. Yeah, 7,000. So massive changes here in terms of how durable the turrets on the Idris are. Big change, big impact. And also the Inferno Iron, as I've shown you, the Ares Inferno, as I've shown you here, has now a massive accuracy buff of 70%. So basically almost no spread. At up to 4 kilometers you can snipe and use it as a platform to destroy individual components on ships. Here's a little gameplay situation where we fired at it, at some cutlass with that. Looks pretty awesome and a lot of fun too. So I think the Ares Inferno is very, very interesting now, although the problem with the ammo still remains. I feel like a ship that has only one weapon, and this one weapon is literally the selling point of the ship, it shouldn't really have to worry about its ammo capacity for that one weapon. That's just my idea. And I wouldn't mind if there was an ammo multiplier of 2.5 times the amount of ammo capacity on the Inferno here. And then we have the new mission rewards. You see them displayed on the top. I got them when I was completing the missions on the PTU. And we're gonna have a look at the entire list of things in just a second, but you'll get this when you unlock it. Now, I'm putting a link down in the description, pinned comment for you guys as well for the big Vikelo sheet. Massively awesome summary here with looting guides and armor sheets and ship sheets. Every possible information you could ever dream about getting about Vikelo is nicely summarized right here. What an amazing job that is, as well as the components that are in the ships, what class they are, what resources you need to get them and unlock and whatever. Same goes for the new weaponized versions of the Atlas that it can fight, and the different skins, the armors. Everything is perfectly summarized here for you guys, so that is like one of the best resources I've ever seen. So link down below, make sure to check that out. I haven't done it, but I want to give credit to those who did. And then we have here also a nice summary page for the resource drive event, where you see important: never get a crime stat more than 3, it will cancel out all the missions. You see the mission steps and the prices you get in the bottom right. You see the 4 different types of missions in the top right, where you have to do what in order to get them. For instance, gather materials. You can get them however you want, mine them, find them, whatever, and deliver and get money for it and get the rewards and so on. Also, stolen cargo cannot be submitted. Then there is recover cargo. It's ground FPS, or just, you know, get the stuff and load it in and go away. Then ship defense, large ships, defend them from incoming waves of attacks, and then you get your reward. And the other is just hauling. Collect from a station elevator and haul it over. And this all begins here as in the intro mission, the resource drive delivery, deliver material donation. It's literally just 3 SCU you bring from one station to the space station above, from a ground station, and that's it. Boom. Now you have unlocked all the different mission strings in their 4 categories, as well as their different sizes within these categories and different difficulty levels. So that is pretty amazing. Make sure to do that. And also be aware that you can do this for all different, like for R-Corp, you can do it for Orison, you can do it for Hurston, and for, what's the other? You can do it for all of the systems. And they, apparently, they even give you different rewards, maybe even different skins. So it might actually make sense to do it for all of the different stations if you have the time and the mood for it. And also, if your station, if the one that you have maxed at level 5 or so wins, then you get a special extra reward. So there's like a competition among the community as well. That is pretty cool too. All right, so resource drive. Then we have here the boxes where we can deliver, just to show you what those missions would look like. In the beginning, there are different versions of missions. In the first iteration of these missions, we had like one nice ground base, but everyone got the same mission, and they all had to get the boxes, but there weren't enough boxes for the players, so there were massive problems. People could not complete the missions. And then later, in the later iteration of the PTU, it seemed like they have changed it into a like generic generated mission point where only you have the jump coordinate to get to. So those boxes are basically only yours to get. And make sure to get them all in one go with your ship. Make sure you have enough, at least 80 SCU of capacity possibly 100 if you can, of those, because once you fly away, I've noticed that you do not have the mission marker anymore to find back to that point where you left the other boxes. Yet you have to deliver all of them, right? So unless they change that, just a little warning from my side here, do not leave that point unless you literally got all the boxes. Like I said, unless they change it. And also here's the control the ship combat with protect the ship. That's it, my friends. That was a quick summary of all the changes. If I forgot something, I'm going to use the pinned comment down below to update the video, as I've always done. And if you like these new summaries, stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and I see you, hopefully, in the next video. Have fun with 4.2.1, my friends. See you in the verse. And also, be aware, next ship update comes with the new Meteor ship. I'm gonna make a video immediately about this as soon as the ship becomes available and make a full review for you. So stay tuned on that, as well as a ship guide, or rather a review of still the best daily driver in the game. So stay tuned on those. See you around. Manni off. Bye bye, my friends.